Hello everybody and good morning. It is Hamfest day. It's Saturday. We're all heading over. Stayed here at the Holiday Inn Express. It's a new one. I don't know. Anyway, we're just leaving, heading over to the Hamfest this morning. Let's have a look at the odometer. We'll catch up a little bit. Yesterday we've driven 391 miles, 105 kilowatt hours used, and an average of 268 watt hours per mile. We'll have to compare this to some of my other trips and see if these Aero wheels by Rimtrex have improved or not improved the mileage. All right, guys are coming. We're just about out of here, heading to the Hamfest. We're here early before the event is opened up to the general public. All the vendors are here. As you can see, a lot more set up since yesterday. We'll have a look. It's flea market time. If you're looking for anything in the flea market today and right now is the time. Here you go, Westinghouse TV, 1956. I don't even want to tell you. That was made a year before I was born. Yeah, this is way older than me. It's like just an amplifier by Western Electric. You don't see this stuff. This was a experimental thing for amateurs to build AM broadcast radios. I don't know how old it is, but it's probably 40s. Today there's a kit for everything, as you can see here. Every kind of kit you'd ever want. Allows people to learn how to follow instructions on schematics, build something, use a soldering iron, and actually bring something to life. Like this little Christmas tree thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Buy yourself a kit and build something. And if you get thirsty, you'll need one of these. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. HP Logic Analyzer. I don't want to tell you, but years ago I bought one of these new for $8,500. Yes, this is a 3.5 inch floppy disk. And that's what you programmed it with. How times change. Yep, this is a intermediate range shortwave receiver. Probably made in 20s. A lot of older folks remember this. This was a receiver of the time, made by Dayfan. You had in your living room, and you'd pick up the daily news. And the whole family would sit around and listen. This is what's called a magic eye tube. Before they had meters. It's too expensive to have a meter. You put yourself a magic eye tube and it would open and close based upon your tuning of the oscillator or the RC tester here. This is another version of that magic eye tube, except it lays horizontal. And as you adjust the control here, that acts as a meter movement right there. Kind of cool. This is an interesting piece. This is what's called a typewriter. All the old folks know exactly what it is, but you young folks don't. Here's the mechanics of it. There's a letter. You push it, and as I push it down, the letter actually swings up and smashes the tape there, which is an inked ribbon, and then you have your platen, and that's where the paper goes down and around. Yes, it uses paper, and this is a typewriter. You don't see these very often. TRS-80. This is a Model 4P. It's one of the very first TRS-80 computers. Has a whopping 5 1/4 floppy drive, actually a pair. And this was the computer of choice back in the 70s. Yep, if you had one of these, you'd be King Kong. You don't see this often. You don't know what this is, do you? Look at that. It's got 2 buttons on the top. Plugs in the wall. What do you think that is? Well, I'll tell you what that is. This is a UV EEPROM eraser. You put your EEPROMs in there and you erase them. This is way before flash memory. It's where you used to store your programs on your computer.
All of the cool weather technology that's designed right here in Huntsville. And most people don't realize that a lot of the lighting related technology was designed by the crew over at UAH. We develop a large voltage and current between those two. So all of our lighting is on the ground. There's not much out over the oceans. We'll be on the website lightninganswers.com.
So here we are. We are just going back up to the flea market, and we're leaving Matt in the car. And check this out. Yes, we left it on dog mode for Matt. They got a little animation here. See a little animation?
Oh yeah.
Right? So that's the animation when you walk near it. The animation kind of plays here. It's kind of a knockoff of the Sentry mode, but it does the job, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a nice looking truck, obviously. And I wish they'd make a heck of a lot more of them. I'm not sure I like the metallic olive drab, but it's okay. Looks pretty good.
But the bed is pretty small.
Oh, it's very small. It's enough for your canoe or kayak or whatever, right? There you go. Another Rivian out in the wild here. We're plugged into the wall connector, and we'll top up here a little bit before we head to dinner.